goes away. The things I plan to say, oh baby.
This is another Cricut tutorial. Yes, this is my desktop. And I thought this might be helpful for some of you if you're just getting into buying some files that you can use to create some projects with your cutting machine. So for example, mine is a Cricut Maker machine. I don't have the fancy one, the Cricut Maker 3, but the Cricut Maker works great for me. And these tips will work for anyone who is just getting started with using your cutting machine. I'm not exactly sure if the same rules apply to the Silhouette, because the only machines that I've had have been the Cricut machine. So let's get into this. Now, to begin with, you might be wondering, what is an SVG file? SVG is an acronym for Scalable Vector Graphic, and Cricut Design Space works very well with SVG files. And a lot of times you can convert a PNG or even a JPEG file to an SVG, but that's a video for another day. So today we are just going to focus on SVG files and where you can purchase them. Now, if you've ever gone to Etsy is amazing, and they have really great different graphic files. They have PNG files. They actually even have digital paper files that you can buy, and you can make your own digital paper. So this is pretty cool. But what I like to use Etsy for is finding different SVG files and then importing them to my Cricut Design Space. And a lot of times you can find bundles of different digital images. For example, this one, it's a vintage Christmas sign 10 SVG bundle. So you get 10 SVG files in this bundle. Look at how cute those are. Aren't those awesome? But you get 10 different files for $3.64. But I have already been doing a little bit of searching, and I found exactly what I wanted on Etsy. So this is an SVG Christmas tree, Christmas sign, SVG Christmas bundle, farmhouse, you get the idea. But this comes to you in different file formats. So we have SVG right here, EPS, and then PNG. The one that I really want to make sure that it has is the SVG, and this one does. So I'm going to get a bunch of these different signs, and I really want this one right here. And the best part about this is it's 99 cents. I also like to go through the reviews and look, and it looks like they have 5-star reviews pretty much throughout. It's also fun to look and see what other people have made using their files. And all of the feedback on this seller is really great. Beautiful font. I will still use them frequently. Thank you for the beautiful font. 5 stars. Love this font. So to me, it's really important to make sure I'm going to buy a file from a reputable seller on Etsy. All right, so this is the file that I want to buy, and I'm only going to buy this one, but I'm going to show you. If you hit add to cart, this will automatically add that to your shopping cart on Etsy. And I do have a PayPal account, so I am going to pay with PayPal. So you just click the PayPal button, and then it will take you to the PayPal website. Now, don't try to adjust the picture. I did blur this out because I really don't want to share all of my personal PayPal information with everyone. So I went ahead and blocked that out. But now I'm going to go to continue and review my order. And I'm going to place my order. Hold tight. It's being submitted. And it says they've sent me a receipt. And this is my order number. So once you've purchased a digital file from Etsy, give it a few minutes, and then you can hit the download now button. And then it will automatically download the file to your computer. So what I'm going to do is drag this file, it's a zip file, down onto my desktop. And now the files that I just ordered are right here. So these are the files. And again, they have EPS, PNG, and SVG. Now they also have a JPEG file with a preview of the files that I just bought. Well, I want to go through the SVG files. And unfortunately, They're just numbered. They don't have names. That is one of my pet peeves. I wish they had the names, but they don't. So what I'm going to do is go ahead and open that up, and I'm going to save this onto my desktop, and we're going to call this one Plaid Christmas Tree Sign. That will save it onto my desktop. And then I'm just going to repeat the process with the remaining files. And this was the one that I saw and I really, really liked it. And this is my first choice. So I'm going to save this as first choice. And again, saving it to my desktop. Now, I'm not too worried about those files. I got the ones I really wanted. And again, these were super affordable. It was 99 cents for all of these files. Now, for me, I feel that that is a good deal. So I'm actually going to leave these right here because then it's easier for me to find them when I upload them into Cricut Design Space. So I've got the files that I want on my desktop. Now I'm going to open up Design Space, and then I'm going to import these images into Design Space. So I'm going to go to my projects first, and then I can come over to the upload button, and I'm going to upload an image. So I want to go to my desktop, and we're just going to bring the images in. And there it is, all ready for me to work with in Design Space. So let's go ahead and look for my favorite one. And remember, I named it my first choice Christmas trees. We're going to open that. And there it is. I love that. Then I hit the upload button down in the right-hand corner. And now my image is in Design Space for me to work on. And then I just continue this process with the rest of the SVG files that I found on Etsy. And all of the files that I really want to use are right here. So I was able to upload, 5 files in just a couple of minutes. So now if I want to work with one of these projects, then I can just click on this guy. Let's click on him because he was the one I really wanted. And then it opens it up on my canvas. So this is a pretty big image. It's 12 inches basically by 11.354. That's bigger than what I want to work with. So I'm going to scale that guy down. Let's see, he is 4.9 by 4.6. I think I can go a little bit larger. Less than 6, that's kind of perfect. So that is the size that I want this SVG file or my image to be, because I'm going to cut this out using some vinyl and put it onto a piece of wood. Super easy project and so much fun. This is why I love my Cricut machine, because of all of the different things that I can do and how easy it is to use. Now, once I have this guy how I like him, I am actually going to save him, and I'm going to name this file First Choice Christmas, if I can spell, Tree Round. Save it. And even if I stop working with Design Space, this will be here. I can actually close this out. I can literally close completely out of Design Space, open it back up, go to my projects, and there it is. He's there, he's ready to be cut out, and that's simple. Well, I really hope you found this video helpful. Go to Etsy and play around, look and see at the different SVG files. They are very affordable, and you can get some really, really fun and unique designs by shopping on Etsy. But also you can go into Design Space itself and search for images. So you might want to check there first to see if they have anything that you might potentially find on Etsy. So if I just do Christmas trees, there's a lot. You could do farm fresh trees. And look at that. There are over 7,000 results. Oh, and look, there's one very similar to the one I just bought. This one looks like it's already cut out. So you could literally just put it on some stencil vinyl and then just stencil a piece of wood. And if you are a member of the Access or Cricut Access program, any of the files that have the A next to them, you can actually use in Design Space. Oh, look at this guy. He is super cute. I really like him. And the process is pretty much the same as when we uploaded the SVG files. Let's say we wanted to take one of these signs and put it into our own Design Space. Like this guy, he's cool. So I just click him, add to canvas, and then I can actually, look at that. I had 3 of them clicked. So I can have all 3 of these and I can actually save it as, say, let's say Christmas crafts. And then it will save this into my projects. That is pretty fun. So I was able to find some really cool files on Etsy that I bought and showed you how to download, and then showed you how to get into Design Space, as well as showing you how to get some new images on Design Space that you can save as projects for yourself. So I hope you enjoyed this video, and I've got a lot of new fun files here that I need to play with. So I think I am going to play around with these, and I will see you in the next video.